our nominees, they take us into worlds we've never seen before. Unless, like Ozzy and myself, you've taken acid, in which case,
Huh? What? It's time for Emmy Secrets and Surprises. Well, Carrie Fisher's candid comedy certainly caught the stars by surprise, but it really did add the perfect touch to what was a great Emmy night, honoring daytime's best. And wow, what an emotional evening all around on the Daytime Emmy Awards seen live right here on HLN. Of course, I had the great pleasure of co-hosting with my HLN colleague Robin Meade and Good Morning America's amazing Sam Champion. It was a night filled with laughter, tears, and certainly a lot of unforgettable moments, from first-time winners and living legends to the battle of the soap stars, including the moment when the Bold and the Beautiful's Heather Tom did it again, walking away with Emmy Gold for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series.
This is really unexpected. Thank you so much. Anyone who knows me knows that my favorite thing to do is to go to work. And Lee Bell, 23 years ago, your husband Bill gave me a job, and I will forever be thankful to him and to your whole family for the life that I have. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was one of the great moments of the show. Catching Heather Tom's winning streak continuing, taking home the Lead Actress Emmy now 2 years in a row. And fresh off her big win, Heather, right with me, along with her Emmy in Hollywood tonight. Heather is starring in a great new series, Renovation Unscripted. You can check it out beginning Saturday, June 29th on HGTV. And thank you for bringing the trophy along, by the way.
Why not?
It's lovely. It complements your outfit.
It does. I'm going to match everything from now on with my Emmy.
So I'm sure it's kind of a blur last night and winning and all, but you know, right when you came off stage, we ran into each other backstage. You were literally shaking.
I was.
You were shaking and sweating.
Yes, I was sweating. Well, first of all, it was like Africa hot in there. I don't know if it was on stage, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. But yes, and you have this like burst of adrenaline. Like it feels like someone set you on fire. And so I don't, it's all a blur. I don't even remember what I said. I haven't Googled it yet, so I guess I'll go home and take a look.
Yeah, we were watching your onstage acceptance speech for the first time. You've never seen that.
No.
But here's the thing, you were so humble as you always are about it, saying you never expected to win. How do you have to walk in there at least with some little expectation?
Well, I really didn't expect to win this year. I mean, I felt good about my work. I felt good about the tape that I submitted, but I just figured, well, law of averages is, you know, you don't win 3 years in a row. So it's like, you know, so I just was like, it's Flannery's this year, so pour me a glass of champagne. So and then they had me sitting in Siberia. I was like way up and like kind of
So you took that as a cue,
so
like,
I was like,
maybe
oh, forget it.
they won't make me walk that far.
Right. So as soon as they called my name, of course, all I'm thinking of is like, don't fall out of your dress and don't fall down the stairs. You know, and like that's the only two things that mattered at that point.
You were successful, and
yes,
maybe that's one of the reasons
counts.
you were sweating as well. Listen, you weren't the only big surprise. I mean, it was a very interesting night on many levels. Let's talk about this guy, George Lucas. It was so cool having him up there in the audience, and he was just stunned, taking home the trophy for the animated series Star Wars Clone Wars. Watch this.
This was my first Emmy. And the second award I've ever won.
All right, George Lucas taking home his very first Emmy there, and he made a shocking confession to Showbiz Tonight. Backstage, he said, "We thought that was never going to happen. This was a real surprise." Obviously, everybody was thrilled for him to win. You were sitting in the same kind of section of the room as him?
I thought it was awesome that he showed up, and he was so cool and humble and like and obviously excited about winning, and I just thought that it was so great. I think I really kind of, it's a pet peeve of mine when people don't show up. So I thought it was really great that he was there.
Excellent. I know you were on the talk today. Can we just roll in the clip of what Cheryl Underwood did? Just bring it under here, Charles. I want to show when she caught fellow soap star Doug Davidson completely off guard. Let's take a look at this kiss. I mean, come on. She went there very quickly. I mean, could you believe it? She told me after the show that was all real.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, no one could believe it. I think least of all Doug, but he went with it. You know, he's such a great sport. So
what a pro!
Awesome.
Well, congratulations
Thank
again.
you so
We'll
much.
do it all again next year. Great to
Awesome.
see you.
Maybe.
Make sure you catch Heather Tom in her new series, worth checking out, Renovation Unscripted. It will be on Saturday, June 29th on HGTV.